Hey everyone, Nathan Nowak here for NathanJNowak.com, owner of Trinity Fitness and creator of the 24-Day Rapid Fat Loss System. Today's episode is specifically for women, and it is entitled, I Don't Want to Get Big. Now, this isn't about weight. This is about, well, I guess it is a little bit about weight. This came up in a conversation this past week, and it goes back, it's the proverbial myth, it's the legend of all legends when it comes to women and weights. And it's the, I don't want to lift a lot of heavy weight because I don't want to have big bulky muscles. And as long as I've been in the fitness industry, I owned a women's gym for over 13 years, coached women's taekwondo. The majority of my clients have been women. That's why we focus on women's fitness, nutrition, and empowerment. Even though, gentlemen, we're happy to have you too. Women have always come in and said, hey, you know what? I want this result. I want to look like Dana Torres, but I don't want to lift any weights to get there. And you have to, let me give you an example. You'll go into the gym and you see Sally, and Sally's doing 5-pound dumbbell curls, and she's doing it like this. And she's talking pretty much at the top of her voice to her friend Nancy, and she's talking about how weight training doesn't work for her. Exercise doesn't work for her. Well, if you've got 5-pound dumbbells and you're doing them like this and you're able to talk like I'm talking right now, then no, it's not working for you. Why? Because 5-pound dumbbells have a specific purpose. Most shoulder exercises, rehab, and they look good hanging from the rearview mirror of your car to let everybody know that you work out. Sally, the same Sally, bicep Sally, has a baby at home, and the baby weighs about 35 pounds. And Sally picks the baby up all day long. Puts it into the crib, puts him into the bed, puts him into the bath, picks them up from the car seat. So Sally is picking up a 35-pound sack of potatoes all day long, but then goes into the gym and does bicep curls or shoulder press with 5-pound dumbbells because she doesn't want to get big. And there are trainers out there that will actually allow Sally to get away with that because they don't know better. So my thing, I'm going to tell you right now that women cannot get big, bulky muscles like you see in bodybuilding magazines and you see on crazy YouTube videos or on the internet in general from lifting weights. But you have to lift weight. If your goal is to lose body fat, if your goal is to have a toned, slender body, athletic build, and you want to look like Dana Torres, and you want to look good in a bikini, then you have to lift weight. In order to build, in order to lose fat, you have to increase metabolism. In order to increase metabolism, you have to lift weight. You have to have a concern for muscle. You have to challenge muscle. The only way to do that is to lift something heavier than your body. Can you do body weight exercises for a short period of time? Absolutely, especially if you haven't been doing anything. But just like anything else, your body gets conditioned to that. And we want to constantly keep challenging your body in different ways, different modalities, so that it's never comfortable. It's always kind of confused at what's going on, so that there's a different stimulus all the time. So you're going to have hard days, you're going to have light days, but you're going to have, functional days, and you'll have more traditional workout days. So put all of that together and you'll have a good program. You have to remember too that women that have big bulky muscles are either doing something here or something here in order to get big bulky muscles. Women in general, the women's body does not have enough testosterone to give you that big bulky look that you're afraid of. You see women like that because they've done something synthetic, they've done something different, and they lift a certain way to get those huge, big, bulky muscles. And if your goal is not to do that, then you do have to challenge muscle. You have to do full body workouts. You have to do, you have to do some weight, and you have to, do it on a regular basis. Every day would be great. Or, whatever your commitment to your goal is. 3 days, 5 days, whatever that is. The other thing is, cardiovascular disease for women is the #1 killer for women. Cardiovascular disease came about because back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, women weren't working out at all. Women's place was in the home. They would cook, they would clean, they would take care of the children, they would do the grocery shopping, they would do all of the home, the domestic stuff. But now we have a lot of baby boomers coming along with cardiovascular disease because they've never really had a concern or challenge for muscle. They never did a lot of aerobic exercise. They never were out doing things on a regular basis. So we want to make sure that we want to combat that in the next generations. Okay. The other thing, we have osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is bone decay. And the reason we have bone decay is that the concern and challenge for muscle was never there. If you constantly have a challenge and concern for muscle, your muscles are going to be strong, which will give your bones strength. Okay. But if you don't challenge your muscle, your bones will become weak. It also goes back to nutrition too. Yes. But for today, we're talking about working out and staying strong. So if you have any questions, because I know there's going to be a lot of questions out there, you can either put your questions below and I'll answer them, or if you want it privately, you can email us at info@trinitybody.com and we will answer your questions and help you the best way that we can to make sure that you live the highest potential of life that you can. Until next time, start strong, finish stronger.